The AI era, in my opinion, is going to start to cancel out filmmakers that are just technically minded. Where I think there's going to be a massive call for filmmakers and where the opportunity is going to be is more in the storytelling. It's in the types of stories you tell. So things that have heart, things that are funny, things that have story arc. They're the filmmakers that are going to somewhat succeed in this game. But the ones that are just sort of human tripods that are focused on color correction, focused on pacing, editing, I think AI is going to have a big part in that. I think it's going to be able to spot and detect and be able to correct things very, very quickly. I think what is going to make filmmakers shine is going to be their taste. It's going to be their stories that they tell, the type of stories. Do they invoke the senses of a human that's watching it? So can someone taste something when they're watching it on the screen? Can they smell it? Can they feel it? Do you make people laugh? Do you make people cry? Do you make people feel emotionally connected to the story? Can you get them to see a part of the audience? Can the audience see a part of themselves within that story? That is what is going to be the filmmakers that are going to smash it through this revolution when it comes to AI. It's being able to prompt, it's being able to direct. I think there will be more of a demand for humanizing as we move into this AI era, because trust is at an all-time low. We're at an absolute all-time low in terms of trust. Everything we've been through in the last sort of 4 to 5 years has been nothing short of a movie. Like, the trust is virtually non-existent. And so brands in particular have to somewhat gain the trust back. You know, the thing that's directly linked to sales is trust. And so as a filmmaker, if you're going to survive the AI revolution, I think taste, style, story is going to be your ultimate pitch. It's going to be your ultimate high value offer. And that's going to require for a lot of filmmakers to level up. The ones that are just in it for the money they're going to have problems. I think the ones that humanize, the ones that actually make people feel really, really human, are the ones that are also going to do extremely well when it comes to their offer and how they reach out. The other opportunity for filmmakers as well is that they need to start putting their own content out. They need to be somewhat in front of the camera more than ever, because the world is in massive demand for their perspective of what's going down when it comes to AI. A lot of brands are just like confused, overwhelmed. They're trying to make AI content themselves. They're thinking they don't need the creative director. I think the more you as a filmmaker start putting content out, I think you're going to attract a lot more bigger brands. So there's a huge opportunity around all of that. And I think, but the ones that are actually story driven and not the ones that are just so creatively, technically minded, I think they're doomed. I think you're going to absolutely find it difficult to keep running in a business by just offering services that are just technically minded. And I say this just to piss people off, but I don't mean it in a videography way. But being a human tripod is not what the market's going to want in about 18 months from now. I think there'll still be somewhat of a need for it. There'll be things that we do need to physically film, but I don't think you're going to be able to charge a lot for it. I don't think you're going to get a 50 grand, if you're just showing up as a creative technician. But if you're showing up as a creative director that has story, that has taste, that has style, that can make people laugh, that can make people cry, that can make people feel a sense of they can see themselves in the story, that is going to be a powerful offer for the brands. And if you focus on them things in terms of result and outcome for the brand, they're going to pay you a fortune for it, because not everyone can do that. But the ones that focus on that are going to do really well.